send and send again.
Okay, I do that one a lot, actually.
So do I.
I exported the wrong file. I'm so sorry, Sam.
So, we currently have Michael Allan Schneider, Michael Kovac, and in the lead.
What?
Sometimes these things are rigged.
Hey, I never said that I was an impartial.
Fair.
That's not in the contract. Yeah, by the way, I'll have
Someone
you
signed
sign
a
a contract
contract
while you were asleep.
No.
Wow.
Hypnotism. And you better not break NDA. So you better find that and read it.
I'll follow it to the letter.
Good. Well, reading contracts, it's all a part of being a voice actor. Just, like a good microphone, a treated booth, and at least 5 different emails that you never check. Imposter syndrome is required equipment for voice acting. Describe why the participant next to you, clockwise, is clearly better than you. Most persuasive wins. 5 words or less. So for Michael Kovac, that would loop back around to Mike Schneider.
Okay, perfect. I was literally trying to figure that out for myself.
Wait.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm not. Wait.
And you'll
Wait,
have
is my-
Kovac.
Thank you.
Mike Schneider has Anne.
I got
5
the
words or
easiest one.
less. That's.
You can make it longer. I just didn't want to give you the expectation that you had to write an essay.
Fair.
I'm not going to dock you if it's a great answer, but it's, longer than 5 words. You guys are very cool people. All right, everyone's answered. And let's shuffle it up. Who am I going to ask first? I said clockwise order, so I'm going to start. I'm just going to go clockwise order, starting with Michael Allan Schneider.
All right. The reason that Anyako is clearly better than me is very simple, and I can say it in 5 words exactly. And it's because I am not a... Oh, wait, no. I'm... Aha, contraction. Aha, that was a trick. I'm not a national treasure.
Oh.
Very sweet.
And I know I've said that to you in the booth before, so it counts. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And why is Michael Kovac clearly better?
Okay, I blew past 5 words. Michael's performance of Angel, in my opinion, is so iconic that it transcends the recasting. But also, he's named Michael.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
But wait, there's another Michael here. What the heck?
Archangels unite.
Archangels unite.
So,
Also, screw all people named Gabriel.
shit.
I know.
All
Tell
right.
my friend Gabriel.
Tell him. Let him know.
I will.
Gabe.
I will. Yeah.
Michael, why is Michael better?
So
Whoa.
We know each other.
mine's
so well.
also more than 5 words. I'll start it with like a 5-word statement, and then I'll clarify. So my 5 words are: Michael is an industry voice actor. I'll say it like that because you've done a lot more work in the actual industry versus me, where I mostly work with independent creators, which is not a bad thing. Like, I think it's lovely because that just shows that voice acting, is so widespread. There are people that do more like, serious industry level projects, and then others that are more, just working independently, on like the internet sphere of things. I'm not in LA, so a lot of the work I do tends to be more, remote and on the internet. So I will put it to that, as far as that goes. But also, you just seem like a generally cool dude, just from everything I've seen today.
Thanks. Right back
Yeah,
at you.
man.
Confirm.
And also, you're a Michael. Dude, we Michaels got to stick together.
We do. We have to. And often
Yeah, we
do.
really do. All
I-
3 of us,
I
Michaels.
haven't seen you at the meetings lately.
I know the group, the Michael group is just. I've been missing the meetings. I'm a failure of a Michael. What can I say?
I was literally on like a 5,000 person Michael group for about a year and a half, and it was one of the most
God.
supportive things I've ever been a part of. It was amazing.
Is that real?
Yeah. It was. It
Was
was
it like a
Twitter
Facebook
group. No, it was like a Twitter group chat.
Oh my God. What?
that I got like added into it somehow. I don't know how it happened. It was really, really funny. We'd be like, "Yo, mic check," like every morning. It was like,
That needs to come back.
Adorable.
I
it
love
was
that.
really funny. Yeah, it was
You
great.
could start a new
Doesn't
one.
help that Michael is such a common name like Adam or Jake.
Yeah.
Well, I knew this
Not
was going
anymore,
to
though.
happen, but I'm giving a point to all three of you.
Aw.
Which doesn't do, much to change the fact that Anne is in the lead still.
Wah, wah.
Curses!
But we can move on. And imposter syndrome gets the best of everyone sometimes, but the important thing to know is just like everybody here is so successful and cool and skilled and spent so much time honing this craft, like just amazing. And everybody gets imposter syndrome. It doesn't make anybody lesser than anyone else. Next question, though. We're going to flip it right on its fucking head. Many voice actors use an alias when recording things that may otherwise be questionable on their IMDb, and everyone knows what I'm talking about. Some of these aliases lean into the type of content they're recording while cheekily referencing themselves. Create a smutty alias you think one of your other characters might use. The one I laugh about the most gets the point. I do realize that I'm basically asking to give your characters a stripper name, and I know that one of you voiced a sex worker, a very popular one. So, you can use
I
that
know.
if you want, or come up with something else.
I am having a problem because my brain just keeps reminding me that I voice a lot of minors. This is, that aren't the ones that are not, embargoed for today.
Probably.
Like, what do they
shouldn't have
mind?
One of these.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, Okay. Thinking outside the box. Okay.
Which means that I will go to Anne last. So,
Thank you.
Michael Kovac, hit me with
Hi.
your smutty alias.
So, this is not assigned to any character I voice because I genuinely don't know what they would use. Besides one that obviously has a smutty alias, which is Angel Dust. But as far as like this is a name I came up with a long time ago that I was like, if I ever do anything that's like NSFW, I should use this name because it'd be a really funny name to use. But like, it's totally not a serious name. And also, I don't think I'll ever use it. But the name is Calvin Cuckold. I just thought it was a really funny name. Calvin
Nice.
Cuckold.
And in this role, Calvin Cuckold.
Calvin
Amazing.
Cuckold.
You have that comic book alliteration, right?
Exactly.
Calvin Cuckold.
Calvin Cuckold.
He lives in the Batcave.
It's like it's your Matt Murdock. It's it's Calvin Cuckold. All right, well, Michael Allan Schneider.
All right. Yeah, I think that I have a little bit of an easy one because Zerk in Pokemon actually already does have a bit of a alter ego that he uses as his online alias, and it works, and it's Muscles of a Rhydon. And it's just, I just think he would really crush it, Before I realized it was supposed to be a character, I was just going to use one that I've always liked to use, which is Ricky the Logjam Slambone.
Wow.
But yeah. You like that?
The Logjam Slam Bone.
I love watching people respond to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, your face just gave me such a story. Yeah.
Okay, and the characters one is what?
Muscles of a Rhydon.
Muscles of Rhydon? That's like
Yeah.
that's pretty dirty. That's like
Right?
really
Yeah.
really serendipitously good.
Yeah.
Damn. Muscles of Rhydon D's anyway.
Right on D's.
And what is yours?
Okay, so as discussed earlier, I came to a little bit of a crisis here, remembering how many characters I voiced who are minors, and that makes me uncomfortable. So I remembered very late that I voiced Cosmo in Beastars, who was ironically a stripper. But I thought, that's her whole thing is very like serious and like actually very like human condition, whatever. But I think it'd be really funny if she had like a silly name, like Big Tina McTitties.
Yep.
She is very well endowed, so
She is
feel like
what animal is she again?
an okapi, which is
Okay, yeah, I was
kind of
like antelope.
an elk
Oh, copy.
Yeah.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
That's rad. Okay, well, out of the serendipitous nature, I think I have to give it to Mike Schneider because he had a character that literally already had one that worked so well.
Yeah. It's so good.
I love that. Muscles of Rhydon.
Yep.
That's just a memorable name too.
It really
Isn't it
is.
amazing?
It really is.
It's like a little Easter egg too. You only catch it if you're like watching real close. And
Really?
You see like that name pop up on the chat on like Nido Things like stream.
Amazing.
It's like, I got beat up by this cat in this stupid Pokemon battle. What can I do next time to not get my ass kicked so hard?
Aw.
Yeah, it's very funny. Yeah.
That's great. Well, then we'll move on to the next question, which is
Wait, it's partly like
It's
can't-
partly covered
It is
by
obscure.
your camera feed.
oh no!
impossible.
Ooh. Give that to me one more time, man.
Impossible.
And it is nearly impossible to cheat the word impossible as 2 syllables, but you somehow made a very good attempt, and I'm going to give you the point.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah,
I didn't even try.
I purposefully made this impossible. So I'm going to give Anne that point. So for those watching, this now means mouth not shown, open mouth, new select for timing, alt, impossible, separate, and cheat as 2. Which this stuff gets asked. Like, weird shit like this gets asked of us in the booth. Trying to make the word impossible 2 syllables is not an impossible thing to encounter when you are trying to, like, dub an anime, or just, like, if they want to really fit in a video game, or they've already done the animation, they're just like, we really want you to hit it like this. So, hell yeah. Good job, Anne.
Thanks.
Like I said,
Can I tell you
national
guys
treasure.
a secret?
Yeah.
Aw. Can I tell you a secret? I didn't know what NIJ stood for like 6 years. I just skipped over it happily. I was like, I figure I know what the rest of this what the rest of this means. I'll figure out NIJ eventually. And I did one day. One day it just came to me and I was like, oh, that's what it was. Great.
Luckily, it's, not that important for you. It's more for the director.
Yeah.
So let's see. As an update, we have Michael Allan Schneider with 8.5 points, Michael Kovac with 7 points, and Ann Yatko with 11 points.
Oh, the half point.
Fighting for second. Let's
Just
go.
a little bit of an edge there.
And let's see. Is it possible to still gain the lead? Yes, it is. It's still anyone's game. There's a few questions left, at least enough to get to 10. Moving on.
Don't forget to put your camera feed back on.
True. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I
Do I get half a
exist.
point now for that suggestion?
No!
Yes.
Wow, we're tied.
All right, fine.
You helped me with tech, okay? You helped me with tech. That is very important. So, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mike. I have to give Michael a point. Half a point. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Point, just to make it fair. Just to not to make it totally unfair.
Yeah. You're
see how it
tied. So now you can.
Yeah.
It's definitely anybody's game.
It's because we're both Michaels.
Yeah.
Michael on my no, never mind. Michael with Michael.
Wow.
But voice actors are often creatives that have developed skills in several areas of art or other niche skills, often with the thought that it could potentially be a source of additional income because we don't like having all our eggs in one basket. What's the strangest and silliest thing you've put time into learning or developing? Even better if it's something you at least considered making money off of. Most out there thing gets a point.
Wow, who's gonna answer NFTs?
This is a honeypot. This is a sting operation.
Oh, I see.
glug, 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 glug. You fake glugging? Only Baja Blast for me, darling.
It's the true nectar.
How many drinks do you have?
Drinks do you have there?
Do you have just like multiple cups on your desk that you're just going back for?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I sure don't.
Oh my god.
You know, I've been switching between them this entire time. And at that point, I was just like, gloves off. I'm going to do all of them at once. I'm sure by this point, anybody watching will have had that question in their mind. Just like, what the fuck? Why isn't anybody talking about this? Eventually, I had to put them out of their misery and actually just commit. Interesting. Okay. Everyone has answered. Let's start with Michael Kovac.
Hi, I think I was the last one to answer because I had to think about it for like a fat minute. You know, there's not really a lot that I've really put a lot of thought into as far as other skills. But one thing I've always heard that I'm pretty good at. Apparently, I'm pretty good at photography, so I'm trying to like get a little more invested into, you know, getting better equipment and focusing more on that a little bit and see where it goes. It's still something that I just kind of, you know, don't consider myself as doing as a career. But something I'm definitely trying to learn more about just because it seems fun.
Yeah, fair. Hey, that's what the question's about. Awesome. Well, let's go on sliding to the left with Ann Yako.
I, once upon a time, learned how to make pop-up cards.
No
Really?
way.
Yeah, and then for a few years, like, I only gave cards that I made. So I only like gave people like pop-up cards that I made for like Christmas or like birthdays or Valentine's Day. I think definitely there was one wedding that I went to. I was like, I'm gonna make you a pop-up card. Little bride and groom go boop. It was really cute.
Yeah, that's a really fun little skill. I love that. Mike, how about yourself?
As a broke ass, you know, engineer intern in New York, I was really trying hard to figure out any way to make rent or survive a lot. Didn't always work, but I did come up with this one thing. I'm not sure if I can still do it, but let's see. All right, this was my big plan.
It's getting Discord filtered.
Oh no!
No, I want it so bad.
Discord, no!
We can't even hear it, Mike.
Oh damn!
He's lost in the sauce.
Or maybe that's
It's
part
all right
of it.
because I recorded it. I'm recording separately, and you'll be able to splice that. in later.
Okay.
Yes. You just heard, or you didn't hear, concerning hobbits.
I was gonna say, what if you're just like not even playing it and you're just faking it?
Pantomiming.
I
That would
thought
be so
that for a
fucking
second.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Can you record it on your phone?
I mean, I just recorded it just now. Here, I can just
Fair.
send you the clip.
I want to hear it so bad. This is make
yeah.
or break. And I just want to share it with Michael and Ann.
Oh, fair, yeah. I also want to hear. You were like jamming so hard. I was like, this is going to be so good. But I can't hear anything.
It is in
The chat room for waiting.
chat room chat. You know, I mean, especially because, like, I have never heard of anyone actually continuing to play the recorder or, like, a woodwind type flute.
Whoa. It's a penny whistle. All right, come.
It's the same class of instrument, though. Like, actually playing a wooden flute style instrument past, like, when they force you to in third grade.
Yeah, well, if you were in as many Irish punk bands as I was in, you probably, might have.
I have to give you the point.
Yeah.
You gave us a whole fucking performance,
Hell
dude.
yeah. That was really good.
I was going to go for the harmonica, but then I was like, wait, the flute's way weirder.
Hell yeah. So, we've all done weird things and hoped to do them for money. However, why am I launching a Patreon? This is multiple choice. A. Voice acting often doesn't pay much unless you have enough fans interested in funding a large chunk of your income. B. Kayleigh has too many ideas to do them solely by herself and needs to hire editors and developers and things to make them happen. C. It's a good place to consolidate all the strange miscellaneous things she does. And D. We're on strike. I cry.
That face.
And then E. All of the above. Send me your answers. This is my favorite
that
drink.
was. I was gonna say it's like you got a new drink every single time.
My favorite drink is honey roasted peanuts.
Glug of them Kroger peanuts, tell you what, yeah.
Well, everyone has answered. And I think we can all say it at once. It's E.
All of the
It's all of the above. Yep. I am doing it for all of those reasons. Thank you for allowing me to plug myself for a moment, friends. I have very cool things coming on my YouTube channel. Not in the dirty way.
I was gonna say, everyone always gets mad when I plug myself on stream. Yeah.
Watch out for it. Now we're moving into the final section. Things have gone red. There's only 2 questions in this section, and then a final question. So there are 3 questions left.
Dun dun dun.
So, fill in the blank. Send and blank. This is a serious piece of advice that every voice actor should follow. And in fact, I think we've already brought it up.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
All right. Everyone has answered. Mike Schneider, let's start with you.
Send and forget.
Absolutely. And
Forget.
send and forget. Michael Kovac.
I sent a funny one. I said send and send again.
Ah,
Okay, I do that one a lot, actually.
So do I.
I exported the wrong file. I'm so sorry, Sam.
Sorry, I said it as an MP3 instead of a wave like requested.
So, like, you know how, like, our many agents have you, like, submit to, like, a Dropbox?
the
or a
Dropbox,
OneDrive
and you
or
have
whatever?
no idea to check if you already sent it. Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yeah, like,
so
yeah,
many
you did it
times.
late at night.
Frustrating.
You did it late at night, and you genuinely forgot if you ever even sent it. So you're like, oh, crap. I'm just going to send it again just in case.
Hi, Brittany.
Yeah.
If I already sent
Not
this,
sure.
I'm so sorry.
And, like, honestly, like, I've done that, and then like clicked out of the window, and then 5 minutes later thought to myself, wow, did I send that?
Yep.
Oh, crap.
That is why my everyday medications, I have a timer bottle so I can look at it and know when the last time I opened it was.
Oh, that's cool.
That's really cool.
But the answer I was thinking of was absolutely send and forget. However, Michael, you are very correct. I'm going to give you another half a point for that, which is going to round you to a whole point.
Woo!
Wow.
2 halves. And then
Furious.
Anne and Mike get a point for that. So, always good to remember. Which leads me to my next question. Every voice actor has an IP from their formative years they most wanted or dreamed to be in when they set off on their voice acting career. What was that dream IP I asked you to send me again earlier? Okay. Everyone has sent me their answers. Let's start with Anyako.
I wanted to be, like, in The Little Mermaid. Honestly, like, any Disney movie, like, from when I was growing up, I've always wanted to be the voice of a Disney princess. This is where it leads me to. But yeah, it started with The Little Mermaid.
Aww.
I love that movie so much, and it kind of like began my love for like cartoons and music and acting. So yeah.
That's wonderful. Mike Schneider?
Ren and Stimpy. Billy West is my hero and idol, and I've been doing that voice since I was a little baby, and it just very poorly, but that's the dream.
Hell yeah. And Michael Kovac.
To make this appropriate, I'll specify cartoon form Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, as if there was like a cartoon of like if they did another cartoon or something, that would be really fun.
Yeah. Like Sonic X type of thing.
Or like there was that new show they did that was Sonic Prime, I think. And then there's Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom, yep. There was what was it, like Sonic at Night or whatever, like the punk?
There was Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Underground.
Sonic Underground, yeah.
Yep, Sonic Saturday Morning, which is just Sonic the Hedgehog. Lots of those cartoons. They're very fun. I like those shows a lot. And I've always thought that I love the comics for Sonic in particular also.
Oh, God. I love the Archie comics. I'm so sad that one guy messed it up so that they'll never be made
I know,
canon.
right? We sure do love people named Ken. But yeah. I do like the IDW comics a lot, though, and if they ever made like a cartoon series based on the IDW characters and content, that would be really fun, and I'd love to be a part of that at some point in some way. I would never want to be Sonic the Hedgehog, because God, that's awful. Like just the pressure people have because they get death threats being a part of the main cast. I just want to be a part of that world in some way.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for geeking out to me and opening your hearts. It was very lovely. Unfortunately, though, I tricked you, because the answer is the same answer as this question. You're supposed to send it to me and forget.
Oh, no.
No points.
Dang.
But it was very wonderful, and I'm grateful that you opened up. But you get no points.
All right, fine. We got the experience of sharing.
The experience of sharing and the experience of getting bamboozled.
Yeah.
And finally, our last question. Give us your plug.
That's very inappropriate.
Wow. Wow.
On panels, social posts, and more, most of us have become quite experienced in the art of the shameless plug. And now is a chance for everyone to do that themselves. You don't have to type it or send it to me. We'll just go left to right, starting with Michael Schneider.
Oh no, I don't really have anything. I'm just Mike. Just hire me to direct your stuff. I'm really good at it. I'm like kind of the best. Okay, I love you. Bye.
Yeah, you can find me on all the socials at AnJYatko, all one word. I stream on Twitch sometimes. I haven't in a while because I'm figuring my shit out. But yeah, I'm around. I say funny things sometimes. Yay.
Yeah, you can follow me at Ed Bosco VA on Twitter. No, I am Kovacs on every platform pretty much. You can find me there. I almost never talk about work stuff. I just kind of meme and just post bull crap. But every now and again I post work stuff or cons that I do. And yeah, thank you.
We're
for
contractually
having me,
obligated
Kayleigh.
to do that.
Yeah, of course. We sure are. We sure are.
All right. Well, all of you get a point for that one. Let me total up the points and let people know the winner. And I'm double checking. So, finishing out this quiz, unless I'm incorrect. All right.
I believe in you and fully trust you.
Yeah.
So, after double checking, we have, in third place, Michael Kovac with 10 points.
Wow.
In second place, Michael Allan Schneider with 11.5 points. And in first place, Anyatko with 13 points.
Yeah.
Well done.
And
well
wins.
done. Damn.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming to the first, I don't know if I'll do more, I'd like to, ultimate voice actor quiz. Yes. I think it'd be fun to do a version at some point where I bring in non-voice actors and torture them about if they could be voice actors, not from their voiceover skill, but if they could handle the industry.
Oh, yeah. Let's get him.
Definitely.
So watch out for that. But thank you all for coming to this one.
Thank you for having us.
It was an absolute pleasure.
Yeah.
Kayleigh, you're the best.
Thanks so much.
I hope you all had fun.
Yeah,
I did.
definitely.
Any last words to say before I hit not record? Just shout them out. You have like 10 seconds. Go.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us.
We have nothing to lose but our chains. Bye.